Kuromi, please don't do that. Peluto yenye. I didn't see you. How are you guys? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm trying to share with them on YouTube, on Facebook. Once we get to a certain number, all this I'm sharing to Facebook, I will stop it because I expect by now more people should have joined. So because Facebook is not encouraging live stream anymore. They prefer short videos, and honestly, the people on Facebook are not the same on this thing. Get class. Good afternoon, guys. You get class. TikTok get class. YouTube get class. Facebook get class. All the are different. All right, join us. All right, guys. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. We are talking on the battles of the pastors. We are talking on the battle of the pastors. YouTube na baba, na baba. When? Where was it? Where? On the which of the rug? Bedroom? Living room. I didn't go there, so me away. All right, guys. Good afternoon. Accurate as shall be. I'm trying to call everyone to greet you. Sorry, it's not so clear for me here, so I'd rather look at it here. Good afternoon, Michael Abiodun. Sheunwe Ayobami She, nice and lovely. Samuel Bolanle, Geronimo, Torio. Good afternoon. Maria. Good afternoon. Miriam. Nora Konde, it's been a while. Ekujo meta o. Omolayo Durotoye, good afternoon. Olubusola, good afternoon. Yelade, I've called your name. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry if you are new here. Person, I see you. Auntie Bola Amuludun, good afternoon, my darling sister. Ulusho, good afternoon. Ekason, good afternoon, everyone. I greet you. Bridget, good afternoon. Timmy, I say hello to you. I greet everyone in my usual pattern, my usual way. You are all welcome. Now, so I do. If you are new on this channel, that's why they greet to Vivian Paradise. Good afternoon. Ajoke, good afternoon. Temi Tope, good afternoon, my baby. Ijoma Osando, good afternoon. Where is my baby, Abby? Where is my second baby, Abby? Where are you there? Neka, I know Ineka will join us as time goes on. She know they miss. Ineka Roebu will join us. Vivian V will come along later too. I know all the regulars. When I say regulars, I'm talking about people who comment. Okay? People that I see their conversation going back and forth on the channel. All right? So definitely I'll be familiar with them. I will definitely be familiar with them. So as you join us, thank you very much. Kindly help us to click a like on the video. We have 142 people watching and 19 likes. You know, we know they get likes on this channel, though. But we they get views. So it says a lot. It says that it's even good. People will not like me plenty here. But they can't do without watching us. Make I prophesy to you as you are watching me. As you are watching me, for every lover of this channel, may the hatred of your enemies, may it continue to propel you to greatness. Say amen. May I enter into spirit and begin to prophesy. I prophesy hatred of the enemy. May they never be able to do without you. May they continue to peep and continue to search for you. That means you are doing something they cannot resist. But shame no gree many people to associate. It's all okay. I know people will like me. I know say many way they here, even I say they don't like me. That's why we know they get like 187 watching, 34 likes. But at least remember me watch. And I pray for everyone watching that is not commenting. I will not swear. I will not curse. I know they curse. I know they swear. Your hatred for Aduni still loves you. Okay? Despite everything, because I'm doing this for humanity. For real, for real. I know say people will not like me na pastor children. They don't understand. That's why they don't like me. They don't understand. Say na their own. They do. Now pastor kuku push me reach here and make me person wey come dey talk on social media. If they tell me say I go dey talk on social media, I go say lie. But I don't know as I find myself here. And as I don't reach here, I will never go back. Oh, no. It's already too late. Oh, no. It won't happen. Oh, no. I will never go back. Oh, no. It's already too late. Oh, no. It won't happen. Oh, no. Now then push me this year. Ibi tẹ̀sí mi dé, mọ̀ pé mo lè débẹ̀ o. Ẹ ṣé o ẹ̀yin pásítọ̀ fún nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe fún mi. Ibi tẹ̀sí mi dé, mọ̀ pé mo lè débẹ̀ o. Ẹ ṣé my ex-daddy o. Ibi tẹ̀sí mi dé, ex-daddy mi. Mọ̀ pé mo lè débẹ̀ o. Ẹ ṣé my ex-daddy o. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you to your regular show. This is your host, Auntie Aduni. If you are just getting to see my face, now so I be. I am a realistic person and I'm very real in whatever I do. Like I love to play. I don't take things too serious. This life no get duplicates. So I welcome you if you're a new subscriber. You will get to understand me. You will get to see me as I am and understand how I do my show. Just be patient with me. Don't mind the way I do it. Just follow me bumper to bumper. And I love singing, in case you are new here. I love singing a lot. Now, I welcome every one of you. Let's get down to serious business. It's no more news about what is going on in our country. It's no more news. There are a lot of insecurities going on in Nigeria. It's no more news that pastors are now divided. And I know you want to wonder why I titled this show, Battle of the Pastors. Just come along with me and you understand why. Another thing, to show how things are really deteriorating in our country, I saw a video on VDM's page today. That was the first thing I saw immediately I opened my phone. It really messed me up at a point. I don't know if you've seen the story of Julius and Idiri. Very sad story. And I said, when is this country going to get better? Yesterday it was Wiki and a naval officer. You guys, I was making mistake that yesterday. They correcting me. I was making mistake saying naval army, navy. And you guys did not correct me. Anyway, thanks to that person that corrected me and said, Auntie, it is not army, navy. It's either army or navy. And I went back to, I wanted to argue with the person. Did I say army, navy? And I went back to go and watch the video. I said, as the thing enter my body now, so I did jam talk. Anyway, yeah, jam talk is allowed. Jam talk is allowed. The grammar no be my language. Sometimes we make, especially when I go jam broken and English together, I can't have Yoruba. The thing is scatter from my mouth. So please accept me as I did. And if you like, say I be illiterate, all join, all work together for good, for them that love God, according to how then they say. Army, Navy, Navy, Army, Navy officer, all now the same thing. At least somebody fights Wiki, somebody in uniform fights Wiki yesterday. Now be the cocoa of the matter. So you want to wonder why I titled this show Battle of the Pastors, or Insecurity in Nigeria. I mean, about please don't make me laugh. If you will not let me be serious with your comments. Anyway, so I titled it Battle of the Pastors because as at yesterday, I saw videos of pastors fighting each other on what is going on. Don't forget Pastor Ezekiel, Reverend Ezekiel Dachomo was the one that raised alarm that got us to this stage where Trump said they need to come to Nigeria and help us out concerning the insecurity going on. And since then, our government said they are standing up to do their duties. But we are still folding hands. We are still looking. As at yesterday, Ari Singh Wamishu still posted something about Nigerian police. There is a lot going on in that country. Many we don't get to see online. Some we see online. Insecurity is a very serious issue in Nigeria. Now, the question, the arguments everybody is now having is it only church people that are experiencing it or everybody? One thing we cannot take away on what is going on is the person that raised the alarm was a church person. He spoke based on what he knew and said, this is what is going on. There is Christian geno going on in Nigeria. Pastor Wale Adefarasi came out. He said that's not the true case. He said they have been buying people so they should not make it about Christians alone. My ex-daddy, if I say my ex-daddy, I'm referring to Pastor E.A. Adeboye, who happens to be my ex-pastor, ex-general overseer when I was a member of Redeemed Christian Church of God. And that's why I refer to him as my ex-daddy in the Lord. My ex-daddy came out. He did not approach the issue. It was neither here nor there, which is not surprising to me, considering the fact that we have been seeing a lot on how he operates. I was not expecting him to say yes, and I was not expecting him to say no. Instead, he was kind of fearful and scared and, telling them to do what they need to do. And as at that time, I questioned why prayer is no more working, because he was one of the people that tells us we should continue to pray until we go to this stage. Now, after that, Femi Lazarus, I was supposed to treat that topic, but I forgot. But it's coming up back again. Femi Lazarus came out again too and said his own parts concerning this case. Femi Lazarus, like the other pastors, never acknowledged whether it is true or it is a lie. And the question most of their followers and many of us are not asking them, that before they can say it is not happening, as this pastor have they gone to all this Borno, Kaduna, Sokoto, the northern part of the country where all these things are happening? Why are all these pastors just talking based on what they are reading on paper? So Femi Lazarus came out too, and I want us to listen to what Femi Lazarus talked about. We are assessing what Femi Lazarus said, assessing what another pastor, I can't remember his name, I will look for his name, I have it here. This other pastor beside Abel Damina and what Abel Damina said. Let's listen to Femi Lazarus first.
Clamoring by America that they are killing Christians in Nigeria. Okay, it is not innocent. When Goodluck Jonathan was in power, Nigeria needed to buy certain things to use in fighting that battle. The one who blocked us was America. We got machineries from a country, I don't want to mention that country, that was busy and they were having victories in Sambisa, all other places. The one who asked them to be sacked later was America. They are showing interest because they know that will divide the country, that they can come in. Anywhere they step on, any country that is richer than in terms of mineral resources, than any country in Africa. It is Venezuela. Anywhere there is wealth, bonds. Be careful so that less they seem to be bringing help, but the idea is to penetrate and keep you pounded. There are countries that once they complain about...
Now, that's the short clip that we saw online. He mentioned 3 important things in this video. He mentioned when they went to purchase ammunition. He never, during Jonathan's time, which a particular pastor, Ayo Orisejafo, went to South Africa with some money, public fund, Nigerian money, meant for you and I and our children, with a private jet. He got to South Africa. They said the private jet was impounded, including the money inside the private jet. And till now, nothing was done. He mentioned that particular story, but he did not talk about the deeper things. This is one of the reasons why I say, and some of you will be upset and you will curse yourself, you know, and all the rubbish you do. I say your pastors are part of Nigerian problem. He mentioned that particular aspect. He no talk about how the thing take end. How that money, how the pastor walked him back into Nigeria. And today, that pastor is one of the celebrated pastors till today. And these are the people you call men of God. Now, he mentioned, he refused to mention the buying going on. He was talking about mineral resources. He's talking about mineral resources. Is he telling us mineral resources is more than every life of Nigerians that they are going in that country? Irrespective of whether they are rich or they are poor, they are citizens. Their life should come first. He's talking about mineral resources, equating the life of a human being to mineral resources. Now, the same mineral resources is mentioning what benefit is an average Nigerian benefiting from that mineral resources. Is it free education? Is it welfare? Is it program for pregnant women? Is it program for children? Is it security? Is it water? Is it good road? Is it stable electricity? Is it job? Please mention what that resources has been doing that an average Nigerian can say, yes, these are the things my country, the resources we have, they have used to provide for us. Me, a question I always ask. They can be saying everything is perfect, everything is good. They are living on free money. They have connections when their children finish school. Job is, before they finish self, please don't let them flag my show. It seems something is going on. Before they finish school, their children are already getting jobs. The connection is there. I have people back home whose children have done with school. A graduate after schooling, masters. I have a friend who sent her daughter to go and do masters in UK. Of course, the daughter couldn't get documents to do work. The daughter went back. Today, I know what the girl is doing. A master's holder. But these people, they have opportunity. Before their children finish school, job is waiting already. So they don't know what an average Nigerian is going through. They don't feel it. But they know. But what is going on is benefiting them. How is it benefiting them? Every opportunity, they call for programs. They call for motivation talk. They call for raising of hope. I call their programs raising of hope. They are the ones that keep encouraging, allowing the government to keep going on, because their customers are giving hope every day. It go better, it go better. Let us pray. And they give them motivation talk. By this time tomorrow, they always have talk, but no solution. By this time tomorrow, this is what you are going to get. And yet, the lives of the member remains suffering and smiling, just like Fela sang. Every day, my people dey inside bus. 39 sitting, 99 standing. Then go reach road, police go slap. Then go reach house, water no day. Then go reach house, light no day. And the circle continues for the past 60-something, 70-something years. And we are still in that same circle. In fact, when it comes to security of yesteryears, today, security is worse 1 million times than what we have in yesteryears. Yesteryears, people hardly put burglary proof in their houses. Front of houses that will have burglar fence, the fence are very low, where you can sit on it and jump down. That was the kind of fence we used to have in those days. As the insecurity increased, we started having very high fences, whereby we now have demarcation between the very rich and the poor. The very rich are well secured. The very poor, or the average Nigeria, are open to insecurity, living in fear day by day. But these are our pastors. These are our men of God that sell anointing oil to people, that sell hope to people, that market, not sell, they market hope to people in exchange for the people's money. Helping the government to market hope for a greater tomorrow. They will continue to collect their own money to continue to use it, while the members will continue to live on hope until maybe anything happens. Like we say now, may Nigeria never happen to us. It has become a prayer point. It has become a vital fear in the lives of our average Nigeria. And this pastor is talking about mineral resources. Above all, what has that mineral resources done to us? Portals everywhere. Bad road everywhere. Somebody was even telling me, somebody that just came in from Nigeria. She said, Auntie, do you know we don't have Tokumbo in Nigeria again? I said, what do you mean? He said, Tokumbo ke. No more Tokumbo. Who can afford Tokumbo? They bring it in, but you must be very, very rich. Gascomania, your name have said that you don't have head. Come and remove your Risheja for name from my mouth. Your Risheja for. He carry Nigerian money to South Africa, be no carry and go. He dey for news, I be no dey for news. I talk and say, be like say they don't dey here. He dey news, I be no dey news. Which your Risheja for? That your Orisheja for now, you consider that one, oh, man of God. You consider Orisheja for an upright person. You consider Orisheja for that one where they die in hair, so that I can continue to use you. Up till now, Orisheja for don't tell you say your wife don't leave him. He no tell you. He dey hide them. Come and remove his mouth, his name from my mouth. Anyway. Like I was saying, good roads, Nigeria no gay. Then can't give they say they want to go and buy ammunition for security during Jonathan time. They gave the money to pastor. Is it pastor that is the defense minister? When Nigerian money ended up in the hand of pastor to go and buy instrument of security. Instrument, we no see. Money, we no see. Private jets, whether you don't collect them, we no know. He come back, government do. Like Asoro is walking around today, is everywhere. He's still telling his customer. He's still giving them hope. The last time, one of his miracle, he said if they pay extra money to his God, their bag of rice will continue to increase in their homes. The same people today, he did that miracle. He tell them about the miracle how many years ago? Until the weapons were intercepted. By who? Who intercepted it? Okay, let's assume the weapon was intercepted. The story they want us to believe. Why was it the one they gave money? She pastor, na minister. Answer me. She pastor, na minister. You people will not agree that your pastors are part of our problem. If the weapon was intercepted, now you're supposed to go and buy weapon. How that kind of matter take a consigning? If not that they are all messing up together. Why be saying na him then give money to go and buy weapon? If they work for army, I be na him be president, na him be vice president. Please tell me. Anyway, let's go forward. This pastor now is talking about mineral resources. The same mineral resources that our average Nigeria does not have access to. One kobo out of the money they are making. Let them tell us what they are using that mineral resources to do for an average Nigeria. The developments going on from that mineral resources. You cannot deny bad roads. You cannot deny insecurity. You cannot deny that electricity is gone safe. Now epilepsy. So what is he trying to defend is my question. Battle of the pastors on insecurity in Nigeria. In the process of this insecurity issue, one pastor was even dedicating his finger of God. Because they know they have the people under their feet. They know they have the people under their legs. And are the same people go they cry out. The same people that are supposed to be the one to render every one of them useless. Now them go still clap for them. Now them still they help them. They empower these people. They are talking about insecurity. They are talking about international community coming into our country. Now that time, pastor can remember say he wants to do commissioning of his finger of God in a country. He no even send. He no even care. When an average Nigeria is living in kind of what next? That was saying they dedicate finger of God. And that is why I said this is a battle of the pastors concerning the insecurity in Nigeria. So Femi Lazarus that is afraid, all of them are only concerned about what they are eating. If not, they are supposed to speak the truth. They are supposed to speak the truth. Yes, Angelo. Paul Adefarasin said it. He said he already has a plan B. And it is not only Adefarasin, many of the other pastors, their children, now all of them get plan B as then they. Now, the next pastor, there is a pastor who will listen to his own video last before we go on. So, Adefarasin talking home. I said Adefarasin. Femi Lazarus too, son, don't talk, say, there is no need for international community to come. He's not talking about whether not true, whether not lie, because maybe a member of his family has not experienced the other side of the country. A member of his family, a story, VDM just brought a story of a guy that they kpai the sister And the person wey kpai the sister confess, he carry them go where he kpai the girl put. Olopa put the person. The guy they do content inside police, inside cell. The guy they do content inside cell. The guy practically cut the lady into pieces. Now leg and some part of the body they no see. Every other thing they don't come out. Now the guy carry them go where he put the people put. And they were doing the case without the knowledge of the family. Then they could kidnap people. Then we never hear say they kidnap pastor family now. Abi? So why we pastor no say something they go on in Nigeria? And they will never kidnap pastor's family. You know why? Pastor's family, they have securities going around with them. Pastor's family, they have bulletproof. Pastor's family, the only pastor that you will hear say they kidnap, now pastors where they for rural area. Pastors where they under some other pastors we no get money. Now then you go here, say they kidnap. Tell me if you have ever had, since all these kidnapping cases, all these insecurity cases has been going on, tell me if any of those popular Pentecostal pastor has ever been kidnapped. No. Immediately they saw what was going on. All of them started going to acquire bulletproof car. Some of those cars, 250 million. I'm not saying 25 million, no. Sorry, $250,000. Some of the cars they are buying, some $600,000. Bulletproof. All of them started acquiring bulletproof cars. And those are the people that are giving you anointing oil and handkerchief to pray. The question you want to ask, why are they buying bulletproof car? If the country is so peaceful, it's so secured, why are they buying a bulletproof car? Which one was kidnapped? Which of the pastor was kidnapped? Please mention the pastor's name. Maybe I can't remember. Please, which pastor? Somebody should please mention the name for me. That person that say one pastor has been kidnapped. I'm not talking about pastors in Ekiti, pastors in Borno, pastors in Kano, pastors in... I'm talking about those powerful pastors. Like my ex-daddy, Baba Oshinshengeshe. Those are the ones I'm talking of. Baba Mande Dates, Sule, Jereze. Is not a pastor, is a prophet. Which pastor? Name, please, Eba Midaruko. I want the name of the person. That is not a rich pastor. I'm not talking of those league. In the league of Jereze and the rest. Jeremiah Hussein, beginning yellow unje. Jeremiah Omofufeyin. Reverend Father in Catholic. Oh, man, you guys should not distract us. We are talking about real pastors. You are talking about pastors that are under people. Those ones, how much are they collecting as salary? I'm talking about your general overseer, your bishop who owns church, big churches. Have you heard that any one of these pastors has been kidnapped? No. They can never carry them. They can never kidnap them, nor their children. They can never. They are well secured. While they are and many of your members, many of their members have been kidnapped. Many of them, they have bought many of themselves. They have bought many of them, of their members. Many of them, as we are talking, they are with kidnappers. They don't know where they will go. Because according to what even Harrison put out yesterday, Harrison Gwamishu said, the kidnappers, the victims of kidnappers, the ransom they pay, when they get the ransom from the kidnappers and give it to the police to hand it over to the family of kidnappers, he said those the police, they are even using the money for their private use. They can never kidnap your pastors. They are well secured. And that is why, instead of talking about what is going on, one of them is talking about mineral resources. The other one is asking that they should go and beg Trump for 100 days. They are telling Trump to give them 100 days. And within 90 days, they should fight the insecurity. See, insecurity, they've not been able to fight for 20. In fact, it's more than 20-something years. According to Abel Damina, who has refreshed our memory. Let's continue. So this pastor, I should have his name here. This, is it pastor or reverend? That's one of the reasons why I said battle of the pastors. This pastor's name is, hold on. I hope I have his name here. Prophet Issa El Buba. He wrote, and I read on his Twitter, today, you may not feel it because the victims are not your family or friends, but they were someone's father, mothers, brothers, sisters, husbands, and wives, murdered in cold blood. For what? For being innocent. Violence anywhere is a threat to humanity. On another one of his tweets, he said, we woke up to the news of yet another attempted kidnap. This was yesterday. On the Kogi Road. A reminder that no one is truly safe. People now really escaped what could have been another tragic headline. Yet, some will still say Nigeria is not going through insecurity. How many more must be taken before we admit that the nation is bleeding? We cannot keep pretending all is well while fear has become the new normal on our roads. Silence in times like this is not peace, it is denial. So the guy has been saying a lot. He now said, you stay in Lagos. Don't forget, some people came out to protest that America should leave us alone. I think that was in one of the northern states. You know, there was a protest where they said that America should leave them alone and all the rest. Was it in, I think it's in Kano, if I'm not mistaken. Please, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. So this guy went on, he said, you stay in Lagos protesting, Americans leave us alone. Please come to the north and say that with your full chest. While you are abusing protesting in Lagos for camera angles, some of us are attending burials, not photo ops. This is not a movie set. It's real life, soaked in blood and tears. If you really want to stand for truth, come where the bullets are being fired. This is not a war against tribe or a religion. It is war against Islamic extremists who have no regard for human lives and continue to kill innocent people. And I still stand by my words. Christians are being deliberately targeted. The truth must be told. Silence in the face of persecution is complicity. This is a fight for justice, for faith, and for the survival of a people who refuse to bow to fear. I'm going to stop it there. So many other write-up, but let me stop it here. That was what the pastor wrote and tweeted. The pastor, I think, is based in the northern part as well. So just like Pastor Reverend Rachel Sage, please, why are you sounding like a broken record? Why are you repeating your comments? When you repeat comment like this, it becomes a spam. Please kindly delete your comment or stop commenting. Let me give you time out. Kotoba show me, Jay. Why did you keep repeating one comment for over 10, 15 times? More than read. Go and read a book. Go and read a book. You want to spoil my show? Multificity timeout. If you come back and repeat it, then I block you. Your comment is sounding like a spam. You've said it, I saw it. Second time I saw it, and you kept writing. Allow others comment so I can see people that are commenting sensibly, please. I don't know what you mean by go and read, but you've said it, that's fine. Stop repeating yourself like a broken record. Oh God, you people will just slap somebody out. Now, that particular pastor are part of the pastors who are seeing what is going on. Pastor Adeboye, Pastor Femi Lazarus, Pastor Wale Adefarasin. I think those are the three major pastors that have spoken on what is going on. Whereby Pastor Adeboye is asking for more time. 100 days. He's used to 100 days anyway. 100 days to appeal to Trump for now. And within 90 days, the insecurity they've not been able to tackle for the past 30-something years, 40 years, he wants them to tackle it within 90 days. The other pastor, Wale Adefarasin, said it is a normal thing. That what is a big deal about it? Femi Lazarus said it's all about America coming in to come and steal our resources. Their resources, not our. That is all about them coming to steal their resources. Why I say their resources is because now them, they enjoy the resources. I have never enjoyed anything free as a person in Nigeria. Yeah, maybe I would say free education for primary and secondary. But even at that, now we they buy books. Here, what is called free education should be free indeed. Here, yeah, we are going to pay Pastor Damina video now. Here, free education includes book, not only book, laptop, from primary to secondary. iPad, I mean, they give it to children here. The only thing parents buy is probably their school uniform. Even biro, you don't need to. They give them everything in school. Then yes, that's what we call free education. Free school bus is also provided for them. Nigeria has the resources. We have the money. Government of Nigeria provide free education. But now parents go buy books. The book self, your junior sister, if you don't use the book, they will still change the book. Okay? They can still change the book tomorrow. So, nothing free. Nothing free for us. We buy uniform. We buy our books. Our parents still have to give us money for food. The only thing they give is for us to go and sit down and they pay the teacher. That's what we enjoy. But here, even up till food, your child will just go to school and come back. Except probably your child eats something special. So please, their resources, these pastors should stop saying our resources. Pastor Femi Lazarus, how many minutes? I need to call this place out. Pastor Femi Lazarus, don't say our resources. Say you people's resources. You are the one enjoying the resources, you and the politicians. An average Nigerian child is not enjoying anything. Say your resources. All of you are just afraid of. See the way you allocate oil licenses to each other. We buy fuel very high, very expensive. Not only very expensive, it's not even available that much. Fuel scarcity today, fuel scarcity tomorrow. The resources we have is for us. It's supposed to be for everybody. But it's in the hands of the few. So stop saying if our resources, that Trump is coming for our resources. Say he's coming for your resources. Hospital, where is medical for children? Let's even remove adults. An average pregnant woman, many we have seen, soliciting for funds on social media because there is no hospital that will take them without money. Many have died in that country because they can't afford money for hospital. You pay before they attend to you. They are not even looking at making laws that people should be treated before asking them for money. Here, it is life first. You go to hospital, either you have money or you don't have money, they treat you first, especially emergency cases. Let's leave cases that are not emergency aside. We are talking about emergency cases where lives are going. A guy came out like 2-3 months ago. They took some accident victims to Abuja hospital. They were asking them for money before they attend to them. The nurses, the staffs were nonchalant. Many people have lost their lives in the process of all of this. Femi Lavrados, stop saying our resources. Say your resources. And your pastor is the Ikani. All of you have the money, and the money is not coming from only your members. I think you are being paid by the government to say rubbish and nonsense. You are being paid. It's looking like you are being paid to come and spew rubbish and nonsense. Are you saying we don't have problem of insecurity now? You didn't even address that. All you are interested is they are coming to collect your resources. Your resources, not Nigerians' resources. It belongs to very, very few. Good roads, Nigerians don't enjoy. Water, Nigerians don't enjoy. You have to do your water by yourself. Everything you provide for yourself. Security, vigilante. Estate have to provide all those things by themselves. You say your resources. Which your resources? Even the police, are they working for the people? No. The police that you are using the money to pay, they are not working for average Nigerians. They are working for the rich and the privileged in the society. And that is why we see them following all these people up and down. They will get to the police station, nobody to talk to. They will say they are short-staffed. They have to buy fuel in the motor before police can call them. And you say our resources, stop it. Femi Lazarus, stop it. As I day now, 911 is a click away. Within 2 minutes, they will get here. Stations are everywhere. They put them in strategic places whereby if there is emergency, they can quickly reach people. The same thing goes for ambulances. That is when you can say our resources. But we are an average Nigeria. Is left to the public for justice, left to the public for help. Then we don't have, the country is not for us. It's for certain people. It's for very, very few people. Stop it and stop saying that. Ikaniyin, ẹ̀yin pastors Nigeria, Ikaniyin, many of you is from the public fund. Take back from the pastor, from your customers. Any little thing do you use the best of the best hospital in Nigeria if you can't travel out. We have a lot of Nigerians that to eat 2 square meal is a big deal. Your children are eating. They are living good. To the extent that one of your children came out and said, thank God, I am not suffering what an average Nigerians are suffering. So you guys don't know what is going on. You don't know, or you know, you decided to deceive the world, the international community. So stop saying our resources. Resources meant for the masses. If you don't use it, kó lè gbé lọ kó gbà. Ogun la kàn fẹ́. Kó gbà lọ́wọ́ yín. Bóyá kó wá bá wa lò níwọ̀nba. And began to look at all the problems, all our needs. Kó bá wa ṣe so our children can enjoy what a lot of children are enjoying here. The person that visited me saw some cars. She asked, who has this car? I say, my daughter. Who has this car? My son. Who has this car? My son. Gbogbo wọn náà ti ní mọ́tò yẹn. I say, that is how it works here. How old are they? They are in their 20s. What is the government doing? How have they helped Nigerian youths? See what they have done now. Because your own children are safe and comfortable. See what an average Nigerian youth has become. It's now 50-50. 50-50. Ìkàlẹ̀ pastor yìí. Tẹni tó bàjẹ́ ó kàn yín. Person home wey spoil no concern you. Make it a spoil go. As long as you people are okay. Bamu ni mo yo. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá bí ń pọmọ ẹlòmíì. Is what all of you pastors are. And that is why you can come out and say, our resource. Tí bá tún gbọ́ our resources. Ẹ̀yin ìkàdédé. I never see this kind of people before. Ibi tẹ̀sìn wá dére. Maybe before now, we will have had voices. Prayer, Nisha. 24-hour prayer for Nigeria. 100-day hour for Nigeria. Marathon prayer for Nigeria. Praise and worship for Nigeria for God to come down. Awo òpònú náà. God of Elijah, send down fire. God of Elijah, send down fire. Àmọ́ wá pàtẹ́wọ́. Oh yeah, let God of Elijah come down and consume every enemy of Nigeria. Lórí irọ́. Every wall of Jericho that is not like Nigeria to move forward. Oh yeah, begin to pray, begin to sing. Imiri Jericho, oh dawo. Every wall of Jericho shall fall down. Awo òpònú náà máa bá wọn gbàdúrà. We will even finish praying, they will still collect our money. Ìkà ni yín o. I never see this kind of people before. You are seeing the truth. You are seeing what is going on. And you are lying effortlessly. You are twisting the narrative. You are changing it. You are creating sympathy. You want to steer emotions instead of facts. With all that we are seeing in that country, I don't blame you. I blame your followers that you are fooling. And after you say whatever you say, they clap. Just like they clap for my ex-daddy when he was talking. Everybody was clapping for him. Please, if you are in a hurry, or go and come back. Please, don't hurry me on the show, please. Please. That's how I do my show. I take time to analyze it. I want to, the next one I'm going to play. That's for Femi Lazarus. The next one I'm going to play is my very good senior brother. I call him my senior brother because he has become a voice who does not shy away from speaking the truth, who has helped a lot of Christians out of bondage. He's still a pastor. He's still a Christian. We have spoken some truths that today he has become enemy to Pentecostal pastors in Nigeria. They wrote a petition against him at a point. And I think for that, he kind of mellowed down. But one thing cannot be taken away from him. He spoke some truth out, which today many Nigerians can align with, and many Christians have been set out of their bondage. Of course, many still remain in the bondage of all these pastors, and they see him as an antichrist. I'm talking of Pastor Abel Damina. Pastor Abel Damina came out and spoke. He traveled. He said he just came back. He said while he was away, he was seeing all the news. And I'm sure it was boiling when he was seeing all the news coming out and how some pastors are coming out to defend what is not defendable and trying to stir up emotions. Let us listen to Pastor Abel Damina's speech on this case.
Is my name. Look. I couldn't wait to get back home and be a part of the ongoing conversation. There's been this conversation going on whether there's a genocide in Nigeria or there's no genocide in Nigeria. And I listen to certain individuals who said there's no such thing in Nigeria. Well, whether you call it genocide or you don't call it genocide, let me speak as a victim. I am not just a student of research, but I'm speaking as a victim of these gruesome circumstances around the Nigerian people, where innocent lives have been taken away by some people who think they have more right than others in this nation. And some people have reduced it to herders and farmers clash. No, sir, this has been ongoing. I grew up in northern Nigeria. My father was a pastor with the Assemblies of God Church. One morning we just woke up in Assemblies of God Church, Samaru Zaria. There's somewhere adjacent the north gate of Samaru Zaria. My father was a pastor. All of a sudden we woke up in the morning, no provocation, nothing. And the next thing we were hearing was people were just running all over our house and the church with machetes and all of that. The next thing was they started pouring petrol all over the building, both the church and the house, because our house was attached to the church. And the next thing was flames. Everything was burned right down to ashes. We narrowly escaped, found a place where we could shelter ourselves in the military barracks. Eventually, they brought us back to the lecturers' quarters of ABU Zaria, and we had to camp with a family for weeks and months before we could rebuild and start life all over again. That is long. I'm talking about 1986, 87. What about the Metasine situation? Metasine was a sect of the Islamic religion who went around burning and destroying and killing Christians back in the 80s. This is far before there was anything like farmers and herders clash. Then fast forward. What about in the year 2000, where over 2,000 people were killed in Kaduna? Year 2000. What about the over 300 people that were victims of the Miss World in November 2002? All of them, they were not a part of the Miss World. They were just on their own. Something happened somewhere else, and they became victims of it. Lives were killed, houses were destroyed, and whenever they are carrying out this charade, they will be shouting, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, and they will carry their matches and carry whatever they have, and they will move in their numbers. And everybody on their way that is not chanting what they are chanting becomes a victim. I can go on and on. A few years ago, I was preaching in Kaduna for a great man of God. And I only succeeded in preaching Sunday morning service. After the service, the next morning, as we were preparing for the next service on Monday, the next thing I was hearing was, the whole city is on fire. Kaduna is on fire. Please stay in the hotel room, don't come out. They are killing, they are burning churches, they are killing everybody. That is how we were stuck in a hotel. Even in the hotel, we were not sure of ourselves, because they were going from hotel to hotel, room to room, killing people that were not chanting Allahu Akbar. And somehow God saved our souls. After about 4 days, we were able to leave Kaduna. But unfortunately, a friend of mine who was a pastor, Reverend Northcote Andrew of blessed memory, was caught in the midst of this as he was escaping for his life. They caught him because he was wearing a collar of a bishop. They hacked him to death, dug the ground, buried him and put a cross there. It is that little wooden cross that made people know that there was a corpse in that place. And this, my friend, was buried. These are real life situations. So for somebody to just sit down in the comfort of his home, maybe somewhere in the south, and be saying there's no such thing in northern Nigeria, my brother, you've not been a part of it. We've been right in the heart of the fire. I remember one night, these Muslim boys were all over the place in my school, and they were shouting Allahu Akbar. They were looking for me. I had to escape. That night, my saving grace was that I found a female hostel and I slept under the bed. By the next day, I left town. For what? I did nothing. No provocation, just because I am preaching the gospel. And of course, some of them believe that once you are not of the Islamic faith, you are an infidel, and they believe that if you kill an infidel, you will sleep with 7 virgins. All of this kind of indoctrination that leads to violence at the slightest provocation, whether it has to do with the people or not, you just get on the streets. What about the Reinhard Bonnke crusade? I'm talking about the Reinhard Bonnke crusade in Kano, where people were hacked, macheted, and killed just because a crusade where the gospel of Christ was going to be preached. And that is why I thank God for people like President Donald Trump, who lent his voice to what is going on here. At least, for whatever is what, there's an ongoing conversation all over the world. The matter is no more put under the carpet. And we don't want just conversations. We want some action. And in the midst of all this, it snowballed into the herders and farmers clash. It snowballed into banditry, and everything becomes very complicated. And and people are dying by the day. There are people in northern Nigeria, places like Borno State, places like Plateau State, places like Benue State, places like southern Kaduna, where whole villages have been taken over by some of these bandits, by some of these Islamic extremists, by some of these Boko Haram people. They've taken over whole villages, driving the villagers away. And somebody said there is no such thing in Nigeria. Why do we have IDP camps? Why do we have IDP camps when we never had an earthquake? We never had an earth tremor. Why do we have IDP camps when there is no natural disaster? Other than the fact that people are being made victims of what they have no knowledge of. In a secular state like Nigeria, where all religions are permitted to be practiced, this ought not to be allowed. This ought not to be allowed at all. Our government have a duty. Now, when you live in a country like that, where you don't know what becomes of you the next day, you go out, you don't know if you're going to come back. When you go to church, you're not sure if you're going to come back. When you live in such a country, it's almost as if there's no government. And because the first responsibility of government is security of lives and properties. That's the first responsibility of government, whether at the federal level, at the state level, or at the local government level. Because the population don't have access to arms. But unfortunately, some of these bandits, some of these terrorists, some of these extremists, they are carrying AK-47s. And you wonder, where did they get them from? In fact, it's unfortunate that at a point in Nigeria, there was even a local government in Borno State where Boko Haram drove all our Nigerian security forces and put their flag there. It's very unfortunate. And the government of Nigeria needs to do something quickly. Otherwise, where this is taking us to, we do not know. This has to come to an end. The EDP camps need to be emptied. Let people go back to their homes. Let people go back to their villages. Let people go back to their farmlands. Let people go back to their habitations so that they can live normal lives. So they can live the life they are supposed to live on earth. You know, this is very important. And this conversation is so critical at this time. And it's critical that I add my voice to it as a victim of this situation in a country like Nigeria. And I'm believing God that the day has come when this menace will surely come to an end. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Ibel. Thank you so much for lending your voice as a victim. At least this is a victim. And you know why? When I saw this video, I said, Pastor Ibel is now making us to remember some situations that happened. I was in secondary school then. That Metasini issue in the 80s. So apparently, this thing has been going on for the past 50-something, 40-something years. And they keep recycling it. They keep deceiving each other. They keep moving it. It's happening, it's not happening. Let's read something Gumi said. Gumi, in one of his posts, in one of his talk, said, security agents, no bandits adults. They follow me. I should have put it there, I forgot, so that you can read it by yourself. So this is it. It says, security agents, no bandits hideouts. They follow me to negotiate with them. In other words, some people's lives are being laid down as sacrifice for whatever all these leaders think they are doing. The Zango Kataf, thank you. Geronimo. Even if somebody, like I told somebody, I said, everybody, after social media, we have our lives to manage. There are so many cases. Now, my question to some of these pastors that have come out to talk, the ones that have not come out to talk, and the ones, the Christian Association of Nigeria, the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria especially, that have kind of been like the spokesperson. Because to me, it's like the Pentecostal pastors are being like kind of spokesperson now. After all, Catholic don't chop the breakfast. Anglican, was it not Anglican church that was invaded in Ekiti the last 2 years ago, where they fight a lot of people? In fact, they have a memorial for them in Ekiti. When Reverend Ezekiel came out, please be mindful of your comment. Oh, I'm reading comments. Oh, okay. Zamani Lekworth. Owo. Thank you. That church that was attacking Owo. That was a bad and black Sunday for Nigerians because they met them in church and they did a lot of havoc on that day. My questions to the PFN that are kind of being like the spokesperson to tell us whether it's happening or it's not happening. When Reverend Ezekiel came out, when Reverend Ezekiel started crying out, how many among them has visited Reverend Ezekiel? It was a Catholic church, not Anglican. The one in Owo. Okay, your mother's friend in that Owo. The one in Owo, was it Anglican or Catholic? I shall know it's not Pentecostal. As any of those pastors, did anyone think of visiting Ezekiel? Going to see what is really going on. That man went beside a kind of a monument showing us the names of people that they buy. If anybody is not coming out to either say it is yes, it is not a true, the people we should ask questions are the leaders of that country. Who should be in charge of the security of the country? Who should be talking constantly? Addressing the public. At least, let's forget, say our guy here, get as they behave. We see him count down to time. How many times it comes to address the public on what is going on? Updating the public. How many times do you see our leaders coming out to update the public on issues? Olokpa no go update us. Army no go update us. President, he no go update us. They only talk when they think they feel like talking. Are they there to serve themselves or they are there to serve the public? Thank God for people like Abel Damina, who was a victim and can recollect. Imagine the trauma of a child witnessing those things. And I'm now remembering some of the videos we saw online then. Not online, sorry, on TV. There was no social media. When I saw this video, I said, this man has a good memory. Oh, those pictures that we were seeing then, where a whole community will be wiped off, started coming back. All you will see are ashes, houses burned down, people everywhere on the floor, on the ground. They don't buy young and old. And a pastor is coming out to talk. The riot of Kaduna, thank you. Many terrible ones. And those are places that Christians are dominated. Me, I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim. I am neutral in this case. I stand for the truth. So it's not as if I'm not a Christian that you say, she's talking because she's a Christian. No, I am neutral. But this is the truth of what is facing us. Because those people too, their lives matter. When they talk about black something here, as Nigerians, we were posting it, we were updating it. Share the lives of those people on the streets. Are they not human beings? Imagine you are the one in their situation where you don't live in the West. West is peaceful. Right? What is it called? West is peaceful. East case is a different case. And gradually, it has crept into the West. Don't forget, Kwara is going through it. Thank you, Theophilus Shitu. God bless you, my brother. Let me pin your comments. Thank you so much for updating us on the details so people who don't know can go and read about it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Poor, rich, young, old, it doesn't matter. Every life matters. And somebody is now equating resources, natural resources, equating it to the lives of people going. Are they going to tell us they are ignorant of everything? Are they going to tell us all these are lies? Because me, I can remember that Maitasini, the Kaduna riot, I can remember it now. When Pastor Oebe was saying, I said, Pastor Oebe, all these things are true. Oh. And we are still experiencing it 40-something years after. And somebody is asking that the Tinubu should go and ask Trump for 90 days to sort out the problem. Problem they've been unable to sort for the past 40 years. And they can sort it out. But I think they don't want to. Some people are gaining from it. We have seen them several times going to settle these people. Nigeria is a country of diverse religion. We have Christians, we have Muslims, we have people that are non-religious, we have the traditional worshippers. All these people are part of Nigerian system under the constitution. Nobody has power. And Nigerians are supposed to be able to reside in any part of the state comfortably without being intimidated. Okay, Aproko, yes, you lived in the north. That's true. Aproko said, I remember hiding on inside gutter with my young son during the Jos massacre. Oh, so you witnessed it too. Wow. And you people are saying we don't need help. Our leaders are failing. You say we don't need help. I have seen several times where some people say whether when you go for stay plenty pass, therefore no come out the time where they come out. Maybe we'll not go through all these things. How long do we know this thing has been going on? And how old am I now? I'm looking at 60, like that, looking at 60. And we are still talking of this thing that has been happening when I was in secondary school. Imagine people who now witness it one-on-one. How do you think the mental state of that Ezekiel, that Chomo, how do you think that man's mental state is now? You remember this guy witnessed and packed a lot of people to go and do mass. Now, the latest news, they say Gumi say, the same Gumi that agreed that the security people, they know these people. The same Gumi is now saying they are burying empty caskets. This is the latest news. Gumi said, people in the north, Wait, I'm coming. I just saw the news now. They said, Gumi says a doctor alleged that Middle Belt Christians bury empty coffins to fabricate genocide reports. How about the bodies we see? How about the ones? Please, they should this Pastor Abel Banyamina's video. I'm expecting every Nigerian. Please go to his page, is there. If you are concerned about what is going on, every average Nigerian should post this video on their pages. Abel Damina is not associated with any politician. We know that. Afitapan Tonrawe said we want to deceive ourselves. The guy waka on his own JJ to the extent that he has stepped on the toes of all these Pentecostal pastors because he keeps telling them it's a lie. What you are saying is a lie. Stop deceiving the people. And at a point, they even called for his arrest. Don't forget, he's among the people that they say they should arrest. But of course, they cannot arrest him because he has not done anything. But they wrote a letter to sanction him to stop talking about them. And I think he piped down for real because probably he knows more than us. Somebody said, my family had to move to Akure around early 93 because of the Kaduna Zango Kataf in 92. We barely escaped while most of our family friends were killed. You see, there are people who has witnessed this thing. Somebody said that of the VDM's video in Benue. What do you say about that? There are so many evidences out there that these pastors cannot deny. But I wonder where they are, who they think they are talking to. Do they think we are their followers that they can be lying to? That they can manipulate their brain? Do emotional blackmail? Because what Femi Lazarus said was nothing but emotional blackmail. Trying to take people's eyes away from the truth and focus on the same natural resources nobody is enjoying. The same natural resources that is in the hands of the few. The Kaduna riot destroyed my uncle's family and he did not get himself again till he passed early this year. Yes, Pastor Damina mentioned it. He said there are numerous IDP camp. He said it. This video of Abel Damina should be a video every Nigerian should distribute. They should let it go viral. And I'm sure it has gone viral, but it can go more viral so the world can hear what they are hiding. You know, during the time those ones were happening, some of the 92, 82, no internet then. And they can monitor what goes out. It's always, most of the things going on was within Nigeria. The knowledge, it wasn't that. But now, this is the era. And that's why I say, let us use this social media positively for the betterment of our country. Now, another pastor spoke. Debbie said, Auntie Aduni, we don't need... Oh, okay, no, that's not the comments I want to read. Somebody said, I was born in Lagos and grew up in Bauchi. I witnessed the riots that broke out from Tafawa Balewa, from which spread into Bauchi town. My aunt also relocated from Kaduna because of the riots. They had to forfeit their houses and businesses. There are so many things going on. It's very sad that the people that should speak for truth. At least that Bible you carry says righteousness exalts a nation. And something is a reproach when you see the truth but refuse to speak. When you see the truth, but because it is not affecting you, those people, their lives matter too. Is it the kidnapping we will talk about? Is it people who cannot afford hospital bill that buy on a daily basis? Is it the people that they are carried for ritual? There are so many buying going on in that country. That one is much because it comes in mass. But there are so many others. For this pastor to come and say, the natural resources, Femi Lazarus, show gbadun. Sin is a reproach. Thank you. Femi Lazarus, show gbadun. All because of what you guys want to eat. That will finish one day. All because you guys want to be rich. That when you die, 1 naira out of that money will not be buried with you. Femi Lazarus, you are talking of resources in place of human lives. You are talking of resources in place of people's lives. You know, I'm a pastor. Let's listen to another pastor. I think this pastor is from the north also. I'm not sure. Please, whoever knows his name, can kindly help me to. I just came across his video too. Let's listen to what he said. Please, whoever knows his name should please help me to mention his name so people will know who his name is. You know, I love people who speak the truth, irrespective of who sucks is God. Tabawi aku. Tabawi aku. If we speak, we go buy. If you don't speak, we go buy. And you see all this money that people are gathering. It's like they forget. All these things has expiration dates. Where are the rich people of yesteryears? Where are the people that were powerful of yesteryears? Where are they today? Where are they today? They are nowhere to be found. The day you breathe your last, that is the end. All the money, the gold, the riches, the Bentley, the bulletproof car, everybody afraid for you, it ends on the day you make your last breath. So why will you see wickedness going on? Why will you see lives? Because you think those people's lives don't matter. Because they don't go to where rich people are. Ordinary people is where most of these things happen. And some people are exchanging their lives for money and wickedness and for power. And you call yourself people of God. Is that the kind of God you people serve? You call yourself people of God. You carry Bible. You come, you go to church, you call that church house of God. Where one will expect that is where righteousness and truth should come out from. You are talking about resources in the place of human lives. Big shame on all of you. My ex-daddy, that one is more interested in his property. That's why he's afraid. There's another video I got to go talk about the video later. Make I no mix am. My ex-daddy is more interested in his property and his children's property. The will, something he wants to leave for his children. He's more interested in that. That's why he's asking for 90 days. As the father of faith, did he go to visit Ezekiel Jachomo? But when it comes to going to state houses, he's ready to go to state houses. After all, he has a private jet to fly. But yet, these people are more interested in resources. Naked we come, naked we go. Forget that cloth where they could take wrap you on the last day. On the day they will bury you and put you where you belong, where every one of us will return to. That cloth they are wrapping with you with is just one of within how many months or years. That cloth is not on your body again. Insects go don't chop that cloth, come out. That your bone, where you think say strong, every bone will fall apart, then go chop them. Everything will destroy once it becomes manure to be used for planting. That body, that your bone, where you think say you be somebody today, tomorrow, everything will come out. That money where you can't they amass, they keep, and you refuse to speak the truth. The money may not even end up in the hand of your children. Now that Bible where now they carry tell you say, Ashiere ku oro jo nigba ti ko meni to ma je. He say na mad payment person, they gather too much wealth. When you know who go chop that wealth. We see the children of we are seeing the children of one billionaire of yesteryears today. Where himself, waka one kind. So many like that. And you see the truth. You are talking of resources. Femi Lazarus, I don't change. Let's listen to this pastor.
Do you know that one young man of God spoke about the genocide in this nation and his page was yanked out? Another young man of God was now saying that there's no genocide, that what US wants to do is to take our resources. A young man of God. That young preacher who is saying that US is coming to take our resources has not been to the north to minister. He doesn't know the north. These guys, when they are invited to the north, they stop at Abuja. If the Lord has called you guys, come to Yobe and speak the name of, let's see, come to Kano. They will talk about living and dying for Jesus' birth. They are playing only lands in Abuja. Not even in Kuje. It's in Abuja town. Airport road, near the airport. Anything happened, they moved to the airport back. A man had been crying. He cried and said, Trump, look at this matter. And a young preacher who has more days to live is saying that US will only come and sabotage this nation. It means that his wickedness has just been revealed. He doesn't have the brotherhood in heart of his brethren that live in the north. He has detached himself from the cry of that man and those in the north, in Benue, in Nasarawa, in Taraba, in Kaduna, here in Plateau. The cry of these brethren in the north doesn't cause sleepless night for these guys. They are wicked.
A woman of God went to meet Babylon.
Sorry, that was a mix up. That was the first video. Let's listen to that video again. Somebody said I should repeat that adage. Judith or something. Let me see the name again. Judith. The adage says a meant person. I don't want to use the right word. You know what is meant. Saying a meant person, they gather wealth. When you don't know who go chop am. And that is true. The day where you buy, you don't know who go chop your money. Don't forget, a lot of people don't gather money somewhere. We be say, the thing say, then keep her. When they buy finish. Now so everything goes scatter, everywhere fall apart. Some of them will leave this world, even the world, children where they leave the world for, go squander the wealth. The same wealth where they see people they buy and they refuse to speak. That same way their children who go even chop the wealth. Because another power feel come. We go put feet down and say that wealth they must not give to your children because that wealth is an illegal wealth. That is what it means. Let's listen to this pastor again. I love what he said.
Do you know that one young man of God spoke about the genocide in this nation and his page was yanked out? Another young man of God was now saying that there's no genocide, that what US wants to do is to take our resources. A young man of God. That young preacher who is saying that US is coming to take our resources has not been to the north to minister. He doesn't know the north. These guys, when they are invited to the north, they stop at Abuja. If the Lord has called you guys, come to Yobe and speak the name of, let's see, come to Kano. They will talk about living and dying for Jesus' bed. Their plane only lands in Abuja. Not even in Kuje. It's in Abuja town. Airport road, near the airport. Anything happened, they moved to the airport back. A man had been crying. He cried and said, Trump, look at this matter. And a young preacher who has more days to live is saying that US will only come and sabotage this nation. It means that his wickedness has just been revealed. He doesn't have the brotherhood in heart of his brethren that live in the north. He has detached himself from the cry of that man and those in the north, in Benue, in Nasarawa, in Taraba, in Kaduna, here in Plateau. The cry of these brethren in the north doesn't cause sleepless night for these guys. They are wicked.
A woman of God went to meet Babylon, said to him,
So that is the pastor. I'm sorry I couldn't get his name. I stumbled on his video. I couldn't get his name, so I don't know who knows his name. That's the clip I saw. This pastor mentioned something that your pastors, they have private jets, but their private jet only lands in Abuja. After all, when these people, all these powers are doing parties, we see them there. I mean, we don't see they see them there. We they see them at the party. And yet you guys will sing. We are one body. We are one body in Christ. You are one body in Christ. See how divided you are. And that is why I said battle of the pastors. Is this not battle of the pastors? Some are speaking the truth. Some are working for government. I know say your pastor they work for government, so I'm just talking my own. Some are speaking for truth. Some are speaking for natural resources. We and average Nigeria, no chop. We average Nigeria, no benefits. Ordinary pencil with no benefits. Somebody is talking about their resources, not our own resources. This pastor said, you stand in a very far place. You are assessing situation happening somewhere else. How will you know what is going on there? Now, my other question that this pastor may not be able to say. The pastor said something. He said, come and preach. After all, God tell you, say, make you carry gospel to uttermost part of the heart. So everywhere where they don't believe in God, in Jesus, he's saying don't give you power to preach that preaching. This pastor saying challenge you. Come to Benue, come to Borno, come to Kaduna, come to Kano, and carry it for your hand. As things be, Come and tell them that Jesus is Lord there to test you. You no talk am like that. Now me help and talk am. He know if he talk am because they are the same. But at least the guy talk true about what is going on. The reality which your pastors are not making you face, and they are twisting it. They are hiding behind one finger. If you are hiding behind one finger, now person wey blind no go see you. Person wey no blind, he go see you clearly. Who are the people that are blind that will not see you? People who believe in your talk. Who are the people that will see you that are not blind? People who are not believing in your talk. They can easily filter your words. You as a pastor put resources above human life. The other pastor say, no be today they happen. The other pastor say, make we beg Trump. Trump will no come. Oh. The time is coming. When you will say one flag, you mean not zero one. Emma would say machine if you want it. A time is coming when you will say, I want to travel. You will not need a plane. You will not need a ticket. You will not need a passport. You will just say, I want to travel. And you find yourself in London. And the members say, amen. Now, people where they believe that kind of thing, you can hide under one finger and tell that under 90 days, that is it. You have brought solution. That the solution you are... That video was 7 minutes long. I just saw the rest, but I have not listened to it. You are telling your members that situation... You all of you know what is going on. You all are just deceiving us. Because your families are safe. All of you are safe. They will not come near where you are. That is why you can tell your follower that the solution you are professing to, you are telling the government to, your suggestion is, let them call Trump to give 100 days. And within 90 days. You are one body in Christ. One of you cried out. Did you try to assess the situation? One of you cried out. Say, this is what is going on here. The world is quiet. Please don't leave me to this case. You did not bother to show solidarity. And you say you are one body. You see when I talk, say, this thing, now political. Can you see it now? Say, then don't use religion. They don't use that and finish us for that country. They know, say, we are backward. They know, say, we carry religion for head. That is why they can tell some people, say, if you buy somebody as a Muslim and shout Allahu Akbaru, that you will marry virgin. Is that not kolomenta? Original kolomenta. That is why people will pay millions of money and go and look for solution in one country. Saudi do tourist center. Then they call and say, na God today. And Saudi is cashing out every year. The same Saudi that is the custodian of the religion. How many times you don't see them, they buy people in their country, say they no agree. If you no agree, we go buy you. Please, how many times? How we go take do this matter as a people? I don't know. Now they used to deceive. That is why they would never let the North develop. They would never, because the day the Northerners, the day they develop, the day they educated, the day they see the world, the way it's supposed to be seen. That country, honestly, will be a better place. But they allow them to be backwards. They allow them not to see the world. They allow them not to know what is happening in the world. And they keep deceiving them with religion. And say, if you do this, this is what is going to happen. Apart from that, they can't carry terrorists to join us. They don't chop money. They don't see money as a sweet. And today, they are enjoying. I just hope our situation will not get to the situation of 'Afghanistan. As long as Gumi exists in that country, as long as the life of Gumi is in that place. Because definitely Gumi and some people are working. Our government will refuse to do the needful by arresting Gumi. Yes, he was deported. Yes, he was deported. The same Gumi that is the custodian of that religion for them in the north. The same Gumi, our government is hearing all the rubbish. He is talking. They no arrest him. The same Gumi that said is negotiating on behalf of Nigerians and terrorists. That Gumi is still existing. He's still moving around. He's still frolicking around. And Nigeria government tell us say they no solution to the matter. And my ex-daddy, where they wine and dine with power, the first lady of the country is a member of his church. Is my ex-daddy telling us he doesn't know what is going on? This is why I said he hide behind one finger. My ex-daddy is hiding behind one finger. The first lady of the country is a member of his church. This one that is asking for 100 days and 90 days, is he telling us within 90 days, now then go finish the case? Today, Saudi is moving forward. Today, Saudi is moving and looking at becoming another Japan of the world. In the days past, Saudi know they drink ogogoro. Today, they don't get designated area where then they sell ogogoro. In the olden past, Saudi know they agree, make people wear trousers come their country, dress as I did. Today, they don't allow them designated area. Now small. Then go become, they see how the Dubai, UAE has become tourist area and people are enjoying. Their youths one day will turn their country to Japan. But our own youths, we are turning our own country to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a mayale. Ilogolose. Jerusalem was the Jerusalem of yesterday. Can Nigeria visit the place again as a day? Abi they don't open now. Irombole, imanite indela, imbaka emo horo, odi horo si horo. Nigeria is looking at creating Jerusalem and creating Saudi, but in a backward way. The bank boy, it is finished. You see, one of the reasons I stop talking about religion matter. If you want to buy quick, as a Nigerian, engage Nigerians in religious talk. They are hosting the next World Cup after the next year World Cup in America, Canada. They permitted gays, lesbian, and drunkard to come and spend their money. Owo ni koko, because their country have to develop. Their youth are looking. Don't you see some of the videos of their youth where they come out? Their youths are enjoying life gradually. Very soon, their women where they cover head, it go stop one day. Now our own, now the thing where they live, we they embrace. If you want to buy easily or you want to buy early, just go and engage Nigerians, Christian, Muslim, traditionalist, all the three religion wey no do us any benefit. Just go and join their group. You are ready to buy be that. Saudi is one of the leading country in tech. Nigeria and some people we won't go, they want to go and carry a virgin when they buy. Just like some Nigerians are going to collect gold on the street of heaven when they buy. And the bank boy, the woro si woro, timba kaya mo woro. Nigeria matter don't become Jerusalem. Inayalale, inogolose. Umani se la, timba kaya mo woro. Oh, the woro si woro. Nigeria matter don't become woro si woro. Hey, Kolori Doriem, I am tired. Make I waka go before they kill me for this place. I will call those short places out. Especially Femi Lazarus. That Femi Lazarus. Insef don dey chop. Insef don dey get belle. he can come to social media and be insinuating. Yeah, people. Yeah, people. And yeah, customers. Now, their customers, they give them mouth to talk. Now, their customers. Because if to say market no sell, now most of them will join us in this crusade for a better country. But as markets, they sell. As we they talk, as things be now. Somebody says Saudi Arabia now celebrate Halloween. Irony. Tell me you are joking, Idris. Are you joking or true? I will check it out. Saudi celebrate Halloween. Hey. Femi Lazarus. If it is not that you have started chopping, your belly don't full. On Sunday now, with everything going on, their customers will still go and give offering and tithe. It's true. Let me check it. Saudi celebrate Halloween. Hey, wonderful. They even have horror weekend. About horror weekend. They say, yes, Saudi recently celebrated Halloween, making an official public debut in 2021 after previously being banned. Government-sponsored events like the horror weekend as part of Riyadh season have led to sold-out costume shops. Lori business. You see anybody when no sell these things, even religion, it's all about business for the country and the developed world. And we refuse to key into it. Up to today, Nigerians are still calling people where do Halloween. They still call them Antichrist. I saw one lady did one video. Now so Christians say, that's right, they are going to hellfire. I say, hey, Shabina, you create the hellfire. Now, my children celebrated Halloween with their friends. They did Halloween party. We are gone. All these programs, Thanksgiving, Halloween, going to Mecca, going to Jerusalem, going to this one, celebrating Easter, everything is economical purpose. Christmas, economical purpose for the developed world. It's all for money. Here in Saudi, Nigerians are crying. They are still looking at people like that. In fact, I saw a video of some Nigerians where then they do wedding. The man has many wives. Now so they cover all the wives. Eyes itself we no see. They were even taking pictures. I said, what's the purpose of picture? What is the purpose? They said they catch out. They make a lot of money. Here. They said the government-sponsored events like the Horror Weekend as part of Riyadh season and has led to sold-out costume shops and large public gatherings with costumes and festive decorations. For years, Halloween was seen as a pagan and foreign holiday and public celebrations were banned. As part of recent social entertainment reforms, particularly under the Vision 2030. Vision 2030. Nigeria do Vision 2020. We don't see the reason. We don't see the Vision 2020 till today. And we are in 2025. No, Vision 2000 in Nigeria shall be Vision 2020. Please, somebody remind me in case I'm mixing it up. They said as a vision, particularly under the Vision 2030 initiative, the government has begun to allow and sponsor large public festivities that include Halloween events. Tiwa Bawa, Samuel, Ade, Akuku know. If you know, you know. Recent celebration, the first major public Halloween event in 2021 and 2022 drew large crowds. Do you know what that means? It boosts their economy. More people will travel to that place. The government will make more money and use it to develop their country. And you want to know, average Saudi people, they are enjoying life. How many times you don't see them on stage riots? That they want water. They want security. Everything. They make their country secured. Now, stranger, they no want make you come live in their country to come and deprive them. Just like many countries are now doing the same thing. Mecca is not enough. All the money, millions, people pay all over the world to go and do pilgrimage is not enough for them. Now, they are looking for more money. Then see other... When Japan is talking of 2050 already, they self want to move. They see Singapore, they see China, they see other countries as they are moving. They self want to move. Now, Nigeria, when the world is moving forward, you see the problem. Somebody wrote something. Let me see if I can see that post. I laugh. It's very similar to a comment somebody made yesterday when we were doing live stream. What is the time? Okay, I should be stopping now. Let me quickly read the comment to you. I found the comment very funny, sad. It was a comment of mixed feelings for me. But let me read it out to you. One minute. Oh. That was under which post? Okay. It is here. A commenter, Michael Itwa, said, if anybody explains Nigeria's situation to you and you understand it, the possibility for you to run mad is very, very high. Just like somebody here said, Peter said yesterday that you can never reason Nigeria matter like. If you try, your head if you turn. Exactly the same thing this person says. So if anybody explains Nigeria's situation to you and you understand, we can never understand Nigeria matter. See, Ronaldo gave Saudi more good popularity and their football league. They pumped money into it. The world is progressing. The like of Apostle Lizard, they grow tummy, yarning ignorance. Ego yarning ignorance, see, they are part of the people chopping now, just like my ex-daddy. Baba Oshushen Geshe, that one no do pim. You know why Baba Oshushen Geshe no do pim? You know who is Baba Oshushen Geshe? That one, don't forget, during Buhari time, he was asking for airstrike. They no answer him. After this one coming, he asked for the airstrike again. So it be like say they don't give her. He no do pim. The same person that was screaming during Jonathan time and Buhari time, that was screaming and talking about terrorists. The same person will say, one of his customers tell him kidnap him, say na imposter, rescue the person. That was a voice. We never hear him talk till now. Any pastor will no talk now. Either they talk for good or they talk for bad. They don't chop. They cannot talk. He gets something where the government don't give them. They can never say, pim. Baba Oshushen Geshe, there used to be a voice. Somebody say, he don't talk about the issue before. He don't want, na lie. Na lie. Make I talk like my senior brother, Ibe Damina. Na lie. Na lie. You don't want to talk about who. He talk that time because waiting he want, they no give him. They don't give him waiting he want. He cannot talk. Ẹni tó bá ti jẹ dodo kò lè sọ̀rọ̀. He don't chop. He cannot talk. All of them, they are using us to play game, especially their customers. Waiting he want talk. Waiting he want talk. Abi, you know they here. You know be Nigeria. When you hear say they ask for airstrike, they no give am since. Now we can begin fights. When they approve the thing, when everybody come out to talk, Minister of Aviation come out to defend why they can give it to him. I better make now let me rest. If you dey chop, you cannot talk. If you talk, waiting you chop go choke you. If you finish your life, they know what they are saying. Either will come with equity, we must do waiting, must come with a clean hand. He must come with clean hand. Not hand way oil. It don't stay. That is why somebody can say, I want to appeal. You know, say that when I'm my ex-daddy. I want to appeal to President Donald Trump to please hold on for us. And I want to make a suggestion to the president to please, at this point, kindly ask for 100 days. 100 days from the president and 90 days to put things in place and make sure everything stops. Now that one they ask them, we want to know, is there geno or no geno? That's the question. All of them begin beating down the brush. They begin beating around the bush. You go there and go this way, then go that way. Anyway, guys, that is what I see. We'll continue to be a voice to our people in our own little way. And so the world can see what we are going through as a people. Not in all the things where they talk, they know they see you. Then they see us, then they hear us. Omoli Pompey, how are you, darling? We are about rounding up. I'll come out again. How on earth can the big pastors keep quiet about one of the most egregious things happening in Nigeria now? Big question, Nelly. Very big question. That's a very, very big question. And that's why I'm asking. And that is why I titled this show, Battle of the Pastors. Battle of the Pastors on Insecurity in Nigeria. Now, their voice is no more one. Now, many of them have gone dumb, deaf, and blind. Now, many of them are too busy to see or hear what is going on. Now, many of them do not know what to say for fear of probably losing some of their property that they were not supposed to give to them, that they gave to them. They know what they are doing. And don't forget, my ex-daddy, 8 billion matter, still there in Peking neck. He has to be mindful. He has to be careful. And he had to come and speak. That was why he came out and said they should ask for 100 days. In Peking, 8 billion day there. Ẹni tó bá jẹ gbì, a kú gbì tí ó bá ṣọ́ra. If your hands are soiled, it is difficult to speak the truth. So instead of speaking the truth, the man, they beg. They beg Trump. They beg Tinubu. But he refused to talk on the reality on ground. Kingsley, you say which 8 billion? 8 billion of Kaduna projects. Are you a newcomer? Kingsley, 8 billion of Nigeria and Kaduna projects. His son, one of his sons, is that his second son, was giving, or the first son was giving 8 billion naira a contract. They said he won a contract of 8 billion naira to construct a road in Kaduna. He can't do the road. He do am 30%. He go, he say he no do again. The governor of Kaduna, they won't arrest him. He can't carry them. They won't carry EFCC, take carry him. EFCC oga, na member of my ex-family church. That one go report. As they report, now my ex-daddy pikin will go to court to go and stop them from arresting him. Since then, we don't hear anything again since last year. So that one saved you on ground. And my ex-daddy has to talk. Because he's the father, one of the fathers of faith. In fact, wait, Baba Kumuyi nko, how we don't even remember Baba Kumuyi. She Baba Kumuyi don't talk. May I put him as updates? She Baba Kumuyi don't talk. Abi never talk. At 8 billion, both 8 billion, both road, nothing was done. Nothing was done. If you ever wonder why they will assign a road, contract of road, and they abandon that road, the person where they give the road, now so he go. We no go hear anything. Now so they play out. The guy is walking around freely now. He go stop, make them no arrest him. And in Papa, where can't get mouth now, you know, say pim concerning that case. His father never said anything concerning the case. So if you are wondering why his father is coming out to tell Trump for 100 days and tell Tinubu another 90 days, they understand themselves better. He cannot talk. 8 billion is hanging. 8 billion wahala they there. You see, you cannot eat with politicians, people in power. And you they never born you. They don't need to arrest you to arrest you. You understand? Nowadays. They call ìjọba in Yoruba, ìjọba amúnimóògùn. Ìjọba amúnimóògùn. In the meaning, somebody help me translate ìjọba amúnimóògùn. Then say government, it go cash your juju when they're ready. Ìjọba amúnimóògùn. So, if you go, you know go talk. He's the father of faith. He has to come out and talk. Is the reason he has to come out and talk. So the talk to where he go talk. If he knows, say if he talk, say nothing they happen for Nigeria, then go roast him. So instead of talking about, somebody said they don't drop, Omolipombi said they don't drop 800 million tithes. Now our projects won't complete. They no drop any. Who then drop the tithe for no pin papa? If you come out to say nothing they happen, now wahala. If you turn out come out to talk, say something they happen, now wahala. So instead of that, he can't. You not see my ex-daddy has become. When I watch the video again, I laugh. See, as my ex-daddy come gentle. If they talk with fear, you go no say now push them, push and say, Daddy, Ebota kelo soro. Ebota, you have to talk. Esha lo son koko, you have to talk. People are waiting for your voice. Baba Kumuyi, that one just go into. She Baba Kumuyi still dey preach. Abi travel out. Where he dey? We never hear his voice concerning what is going on. Abi no be Christian again. She Baba Kumuyi never backslide. Now question I dey call ask o. Abi could don't become Antichrist because this is the body of Christ that is having wahala. This is the body of Christ. Where they say then they fight for northern areas. I don't know more the one body. Now question I dey ask. Baba Kumuyi, Daddy wa, where you dey? Are you still around? Abi you travel? Daddy Kumuyi, you know here waiting then say they go on. We are calling on you to lend your voice. We are calling on you as an elder, as one of the fathers of faith. This is a issue of one body. We are just appealing. Come and lend your voice to what is going on. May I come the Wakago. Even Sule Maito, we know hear in voice. That is Sule Akpari. I know they mention name here. The one where I won't mention by myself, I've mentioned. When I don't mention the real name, no help me mention. Sule Maito. Sule, what is his name? Apostle Sule, what is his surname? I can't remember that guy. Sule. Somebody remind me Sule's name. Apostle Sule. You know, so I know they talk about pastor like that again. Somebody, I'm waiting for you guys. What is his surname? No, the surname, the full name. Sule. Apostle Sule. You self no talk. You are always having Sule. No, not Sule. Moru, you self no know his name. Sule Johnson. Thank you, Jerry. Apostle Sule Johnson. We are calling on you. You know here waiting they happen for Nigeria. All of you went into coma. All of you suddenly are busy, too busy. But if it is the issue of tithes, or the issue of telling people, say your miracle is fake, you are quick to come out. Eneche don't talk. I go leave Eneche. Even though I never watch waiting in the talk, but I see say Eneche they talk. It's still they talk till now. Apostle Sule, where you dey? You travel? You go holiday? You know Apostle here waiting they happen for Nigeria. Why are you pastors quiet? If na tithes, if na fake miracle, you go don't jump out to come and abuse us. This is the issue of Christians. They say then they fight Christians in the north. And I don't go visit Apostle Evangelist Dachomo. You people cannot have a delegate to go and show that man solidarity. Now the same government still provides security for Dachomo. Shame on you people. Shame on you people. Now government still give am security to be monitoring the guy. And you people say you are one body. You are not one body. The body is divided into the bulletproof categories and non-bulletproof categories. Bulletproof categories pastors are the ones not telling us the truth. Non-bulletproof pastors are the ones screaming out, countering you. And that is why this show is Battle of the Pastors. Many of you, Pastor Tunde Bakare, thank you. Pastor Samade Yemi, ṣé ń sùn ni, ṣé ti sùn. Ẹ bá ń dárúkọ gbogbo wọn. Now they sleep with what is going on. Sister Mikumuyi says that there is no geno in Nigeria. When did he speak that one, Peter? I never see. Okay, NHA spoke because VDM called him out. No, NHA is always, I don't go lie, you. NHA, they always talk, oh. Don't let's be, NHA, they always talk. And when they talk, now so he go, they vibrate. Let's leave the other things out. Now so he go, they vibrate when he's talking. You know, say me and I'm no be friend. But NHA, they always talk. NHA, they always talk. Pastor Lukoya, MFM, Sheti Sunni, we are calling on you. Even if Pastor Adeyemi Japa is still a part of Nigeria. Pastor Selimanu, Joshua Selman, where are all of you? We are asking, we are calling you. Oh. This is unfair. Oh. Every lives matter. These are human beings we are talking about. Okay, nature no like a miloko. Okay. But at least they talk. Let's leave them for now. If they talk, even if you don't... No wonder. It always vibrates when they talk. Nature go to vibrate. It go to vibrate. If you say they talk, they vex. Pastor Jerry Eze, we dey pray, they show where you dey. Pastor Jerry Eze, what God cannot do does not exist. Hero. We need your prayer, oh. All your prayer. We need them. All those your prayer. Where they talk, where they make people where don't fight to rise up. Where they make people where don't stand up to stand up. We need that your prayer. And we need you to speak. So you know where all of you stand. Pastor Jerry Eze, we need you to come out. Put your mouth for what is going on. We need to hear what is your stand. Where all of you stand. Now all of you we they see with politicians. You are not here waiting they go on. We they pray, they show. You they pray, they show. You know help us pray. Leave Jerry Omototo. That one make I don't talk, say that one a person. Leave Jerry Eze. If you want make Jerry Eze come out, waiting Jerry Eze. I say Jerry Eze. Jerry Omoto Fufeyin. Waiting, you understand waiting they go on. The same Jerry Eze if they preach. Let us go to the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 1. And Jesus said, my pikin, why are you like this? I don't like what you are doing. And Jesus said, my pikin, no be coke you dey drink so. That coke you are doing is not good for your body. It can give you jedi, and that is a sin. Inside the book of Titus, and the book of Jeremiah, and the book of Deuteronomy, now in Jesus talk the thing. Have you not seen I'm there? Now they read so. Now that will make you put smart for national matter. I will help me leave Jeremiah Moto Fufeyin. Leave him. Leave that one, make it they do within customer. Leave him within customer. Make I the waka go. You people not let me go. Let me go, I'll come back. If you want me to come back, let me go. So thank you guys. Thank you for your support on the Pastor Ibiyeomi. I don't mention Pastor Ibiyeomi. Pastor Ibiyeomi just open one finger of church. Baby finger of God. The same finger of God when no touch Nigeria. Now he say they dedicate. Leave all of them. Now their customers I blame. I'll see you guys. Give me 3-4 hours time. 3 hours time I will be back. Or 3.5. All right? If you want me to come back, let me go. Let me go. I will come back. Let me go, please. Thank you guys for your contribution. Yes, we have to make ourselves happy. We have to be on the lighter note of whatever is going on. But honestly, our country calls for, we need quick intervention on what is going on. And we need people who will be truthful, that will speak the truth to power. And if we have to be rescued, please let it be. That is all we are asking for. Thank you, everyone. Jerry Eze now has green card. I'm very sure Jeremiah Fufeyin too has. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oluwakemi Balogun, thank you so much. Have a good one. See you guys later. Thank you, Sunday. I'll see you guys later. Ah, Kuromi, you are here. You slept? You were sleeping? Okay, let's go downstairs. All right, guys. I will see you later. Congratulations to him. Miriam, thank you.